What's going on, guys? I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a wonderful holiday. Um, it's been a hectic week. My roommate has almost officially moved out of the place we are at, so it is just going to be me here. Um, and I've been trying to help him out and transition him back to where he's going, and then I'm where I'm at. I'm still staying here. So, with that being said, we've hit 250 subscribers. So, I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for everyone who's been watching my videos and who's been giving me a lot of support. And it goes a long way. It makes me so happy to see the comments and the likes and the views. Thank you again. Anyways, let's get into this. This video is going to be about um, the dating world, if you uh, want to call it that, I guess. So dating apps, right? They're horrible. They they suck, and I don't know why they even exist. They have absolutely ruined the way that dating should be. Dating apps are quite literally a plague to society. And it's because the traditional ways of dating are just dead. Like, there's no more going up to a chick and, you know, trying to connect with them or trying to build anything with them because they're so enthralled with either Tinder or Duet or whatever those other apps are. I don't even hop on them anymore. I don't even bother. I've uninstalled them from my phone from when I first tried them. They're just that bad. And I can't stand them. I cannot stand them. And it's for the simple reason that they have sucked all the joy out of what it is to actually meet somebody and share a genuine connection with that person. I hate it so much. And because of that, traditional dating is dead. And so is chivalry. Excuse me. Chivalry isn't even a thing anymore. I can't remember the last time I've gone to a restaurant and I've seen people hold the door for a woman or um, pull the seat for her at a restaurant or just basic mannerisms towards women. And I can't lie, that's so sad to see. It's so sad to see that nowadays. And if you go to a bar or you go to a function or you're at a party, I don't even see guys walking up to girls anymore. Like it's so bad to that point that I mean, you don't even it it's almost like we're not even trying anymore. We've just given up. We're cooked. Like we've retired. We're like LeBron, you know, about to be 40 years old here soon, and we're just we're throwing in the towel. We're giving it up. I mean, we're on the injured list. Retirement is right on the cusp there, and hanging the jersey up. And that's sad because I'm about to be 25, and I still am having doubts about whether or not I'm actually going to find something or anything like, not that I'm really looking for it. I mean, I know that I've tried recently and have totally epically failed in the worst way possible. Uh, Never would in a million years would I have pictured it that way, but then again, I never pictured myself trying, so at least I did that. Could be worse. But dating apps have just made it to where if you if you actually want to match with somebody, it's premium. You have to spend $40 a month to talk to girls. That's that's insane. I have other things that are way more important that I needed to take care of. I'm not going to spend $40 to talk to girls. I'm just not. Um, I would much rather spend that on other valuable entertainment than sit there and try to spend that money on matches that probably are subpar at best, right? And none of those matches are guaranteed because half the time you would match with somebody, they you send them a message and they just never reach out, as if they had just been swiping right the entire time, just trying to get matches. And that's another thing too. Like women will build at entire rosters, a starting lineup, and an entire bench, and have that shit on the fly ready to go. Like if you fuck up, they have a backup plan. Every single time, when in doubt, they have another play to the play if it fails. That's atrocious. That is atrocious. And I talk to, you know, older people all the time, whether it be at work or out and about, and they all say, oh, this it's not what it was back then, and they are 100% right. It definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. It early 2000s even. I mean, you actually had to make an effort. Like you had to get somebody's MySpace to to possibly talk to them or really get a phone number. I mean, phone numbers were valuable. I mean, that was like gold. And now we have like 8 or 9 different ways of communication. And good luck if you get their Instagram. Good fucking luck. You might as well be throwing an 80-yard pass to a triple covered receiver. I I I mean that's where you're at. That's where you're. That might as well be what it is. And that sucks. That sucks for us. That sucks for the guys that aren't absolute fraternity guys who party on the weekends and absolutely just look for the next meetup. I'm not that type of guy. I'm definitely not by any means. I've been to parties, I've been to functions, I've been to bars. Don't get me wrong. I love drinking, I love having a good time, but I'm not going out with the pure intention of trying to have a one night stand because that's just not the type of person I am. My goal is not to go out and bag a chick and take her home and have a one night stand and then move on to the next meetup. It's no, no, I can't do that. I can't do that because I am in the state of being a nice guy. I'm a nice guy whether the world continues to treat me like absolute garbage or the people around me treat me like garbage. I don't fold to that. I don't, and that's because that's not the type of lifestyle that I appreciate at the end of the day. I wasn't raised to be that way. I wasn't raised in such a sheltered environment where my parents made $300,000 a year, and you could live in a suburban neighborhood. I mean, I literally grew up in the ghetto. It's as ghetto as it gets. We're talking right down the street in the gas station was uh, a shooting occurring all the time, or you know, having those hard knock meals of hamburger helper and or like goulash, and that was what you had, and we had like $30 till we got paid next. Excuse me. And I'm kind of glad that I grew up that way because it makes me more humble to the world around me. I'm not in a bad way. You know, I'm not I'm grateful for the things that I have, and I'm grateful for the people that are in my life, and that makes me want to actually build something with somebody. And you know, the way I grew up was, I wouldn't say it was absolutely horrible, but it wasn't great either. And that's not the type of life I want to build. That's not the type of life I want to live. Um, my dad was, I wouldn't say he was an alcoholic, but he definitely drank. And, you know, that's what he had to look forward to. You'd get up at 4 in the morning and you wouldn't get home till 5 p.m. And he worked in a metal fabrication shop, and it was hot and all year round. And it sucked. And he was the only one working and bringing in money, and we're always dealing with debt and having to borrow money, and I definitely don't want to live that way. And I think that's why I crave connection so much. That's because I want somebody to be there for me and support me and drive me to do better for myself. My dad had somebody that was in their life, but that person was an absolute plague, and because of that, it dragged him down. It really did, and I saw it every day growing up. And that's not the type of connection I want to have. I want to actually have a mutual type of love with somebody, and enjoy those things and do great things. I've been there. I've done it before, and I thought I was going to marry that girl. And yeah, it didn't pan out the way I had hoped. It didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay, because even though I have those days where I feel like I'm going to be alone, I still have that hope in the back of my mind that one day somebody is going to see me for who I really am, and they're going to want to stick around, and they're going to be like, I like this guy. I want to be around this guy. This guy brings me joy. This person has good energy, and I want to share good moments with him. And when that day comes, I'm definitely going to be putting it on here. I'm not going to rub it in, but I'm going to let you know that it happened and that it's not impossible. Until then, I'll keep sharing experiences. I'll keep sharing my thoughts and everything that goes along with it. I kind of went on a side topic there. It's really all I have. Uh, dating apps suck. Uh, the it's really the main part of the story here. Uh, you know, like, subscribe. Please continue giving me suggestions. I've turned the music on here for Minecraft. I have a new mic plugged in, and the quality looks a little better. So, um, with that being said, happy holidays, and I hope your guys' Christmas was great. That's all, guys. I'll see ya.